Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Amid the reverberations of Quinn Snyder's departure after 8 seasons as the Utah Jazz coach, All-Star guard Donovan Mitchell is described as unsettled, unnerved, and wondering what it means for the franchise future, sources told ESPN on Sunday. Mitchell considered Snyder a significant part of his reasoning for committing to a 5-year maximum contract extension in 2020, and Snyder's decision to step away on Sunday has left Mitchell surprised and disappointed, sources told ESPN. Mitchell remains fond of Snyder and accepts his reasons for stepping down, but Mitchell is spending the immediate aftermath of Snyder's decision trying to process what the coach loss means in the larger scope for the organization and himself. This is what sources have said. Utah is expected to commence a coaching search immediately. Sources said Snyder had a 62% winning, a 62.3 winning percentage over the past 6 seasons, third best in the NBA according to ESPN Stats and Information Research. He was 372 and 264 in his 8 seasons with Utah, which is 59%. Mitchell, a two-time All-Star, reached the Western Conference playoffs in each of his 5 seasons and became the first guard since Allen Iverson to average 20 points in each of his 5 campaigns, according to ESPN Stats and Info data. Snyder, the second winningest coach in franchise history behind Jerry Sloan, had forged a strong relationship with Mitchell and co-star Rudy Gobert. The Jazz reached the Western Conference semifinals twice in the past 5 years, but were eliminated in the first round this past season. The Jazz had planned to be aggressive in improving the team in the trade market this summer. Mitchell has 4 years and $135 million left on his contract, including a player option on his final season. So, do I believe Mitchell was disappointed? Somewhat, I believe so. To me, the person who Mitchell really isn't liking is Rudy Gobert. Him and Rudy Gobert are not, to me, cool. I don't think they've been cool or anything. So this is how it is. To me, like I said in my video, the Miami Heat news, I still believe that I just believe that Donovan Mitchell's staying in Utah, and I believe they're going to trade Rudy Gobert. Now, the GM's going to try to keep both of them there, but I don't see Rudy Gobert being there going into this season. You know. So I don't know. So this would be to me this Quinn Snyder, to me, his problem was, like I've been saying, all these coaches' problems, in-game adjustments. And this is their problem, is in-game adjustments. Gotta do better. Now, also in the news, Mike James, the 6'1" combo guard who gave the Nets some solid minutes at the end of the 2020-21 season, then returned to Europe once back in the NBA and back in Brooklyn. An NBA insider tells Nets Daily that James, who played for the AC Monaco in the French Series A League and EuroLeague this season, is hoping that he and Brooklyn can come to an agreement that puts him back in the black and white for 2022 and 23 season. The Nets hold his NBA rights, permitting them to sign him to a vet's minimum deal or something larger outside the salary cap. The Nets point guard situation in particular remains unsettled. Ben Simmons will likely play some minutes at the 1 as well as the 5, with Kyrie Irving splitting time between the two backcourt positions. Goran Dragic signed at the end of last season, is an unrestricted free agent. Patty Mills, who was pressed into service at the point during Irvin's absence, has a player option in his contract. James played 13 games with one start in 2020 and 21, averaging 8 points and 4 assists with shooting splits of 37, 36, 76, and 18 minutes per game. He played in 9 postseason games as well, but only sparingly. He joined the team in April 2021 after he left CSKA Moscow following a dispute with his then coach, DMitch that got him suspended, then released. The Nets did not re-sign him, and he returned to Europe, signing Monaco. More importantly for his future prospects in Brooklyn, he and Kevin Durant remain close friends following the Nets' loss to the Celtics in the first round of the NBA playoffs. KD traveled first to Monaco, then to Athens to watch James play in EuroLeague games, sticking around to party with James in Greece. Last August, he also offered this assessment of Irving. Look, Kyrie, top 3 most skilled players ever, period. I said what I said, move on. And this is on his Twitter at thenatural_05. And this was August 31st, 2021, 12:17 p.m. James, who turned 32 in August, is the highest scoring American in EuroLeague history with 3,318 points over the course of his long career with 5 European clubs. He has been a serious MVP candidate in the EuroLeague the last 2 years. He was first team All EuroLeague this past season, ranked 3rd in the league in both scoring, which is 16 points per game and 6 assists per game, and 10th in steals at a 1 steal per game. Now, Mike James is decent. He's a good floor general. He knows how to move the ball. To me, I think he would have been needed this year. I think he would have been better instead of Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic's done. Now, if they sign Kyrie to the max, the super max, and then you got KD there, you got Ben Simmons. In my opinion, I think that Patty Mills, I don't know if they can have Patty Mills come back. They're going to be strapped for cash. But if they can move Ben Simmons off the books, then that'll open up a lot of space for them. But it's going to be hard. And also, Quinn Snyder, this is allegedly. All this is allegedly. Quinn Snyder is going to take a year off, and he will probably be the next head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. This is what I'm hearing from people. I don't know if it's true or not, but we're going to stay close to that. But with this, Mike James is good on both ends of the court. He played good defense, and he can run the offense. The problem with the Nets, isn't the scoring. It's defensively getting stops. They really didn't get stops. Now, him and KD being friends and stuff, I really am not a proponent of playing with your best friend. Like me, I always played against my friends on the court. Like if we play, we would only play on the same team if we're going against somebody else. But my friends are different. They like my brothers, so we could tell each other anything and we could say whatever to each other. And this is the thing, KD, like what happened like when somebody tells him something. When they actually are critical. Like you have to be able to take criticism. You can't just go out here thinking, wow. You can't go out here thinking, man, like I could just do this and do that. So I just don't understand like getting your buddies. To me, Brooklyn needs a coach and they need a big man and a point guard. And to me, it's going to be hard to move Ben Simmons. The only way, in my opinion, they can be able to move Ben Simmons is if they pay some of his salary or he gives back some of his salary and they'll let him go to free agency. Because if he's not going to play, I mean, you could use that spot for somebody. But hey, It is what it is, man. It is what it ain't. So thank you guys, man, for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you guys can donate to the page by hitting the link in the description box. Okay, once you hit the link in the description box, you guys can donate whatever your heart's desire. You guys also can super chat now. The super chat works on the premiere or when the video's live. You guys can do a super thanks, while you're watching the video after it's ran and posted. So thank you guys, man, for your love and blessings. So you can hit the super thanks. The super thanks is like a super chat. It's just not during a live. So thank you guys for listening, man. We are out. Deezy.